Samsung A50s smartphone was launched in September 2019. The phone comes with a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen display with an aspect ratio of 19.5:9. It is powered by Exynos 9610 processor. It comes with 6GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Samsung A50s on the rear packs a triple camera setup consisting of a 48-megapixel main shooter and 8-megapixel ultra-wide lens along with a 5-megapixel depth sensor. There is a 32-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. This device is based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 1TB. It is powered by a 4000 mAh battery with 15W fast battery charging support. Huawei P30 Lite smartphone was launched in March 2019. The phone comes with a 6.15-inch touchscreen display. It comes with high silicon Kirin 710 chipset along with 4GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Huawei P30 Lite on the rear packs a 48-megapixel primary camera with an 1.8 aperture, a second 8-megapixel camera and a third 2-megapixel camera. The rear camera setup has autofocus. It sports a 32-megapixel camera on the front for selfies with an 2.0 aperture. It runs EMUI 9.0.1 based on Android 9 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 1TB. Nokia 7.2 will be launched in 2019. The phone comes with a 6.3-inch LCD touchscreen display with an aspect ratio of 19:9. It is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 14nm processor. It comes with 6GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Nokia 7.2 on the rear packs triple camera setup consisting of a 48-megapixel main shooter and a 8-megapixel ultra-wide lens along with a 5-megapixel depth sensor. There is a 20-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. It is powered by a 3500 mAh battery with 10W fast charging support. Redmi K20 smartphone was launched on 28th May 2019. The phone comes with a 6.39-inch touchscreen display with a resolution of 1080 by 2340 pixels and an aspect ratio of 19.5:9. Redmi K20 is powered by a 1.8 GHz octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 processor that features 6 cores clocked at 1.8 GHz and 2 cores clocked at 2.2 GHz. It comes with 6GB of RAM. The Redmi K20 runs Android Pie and is powered by a 4000 mAh battery. The Redmi K20 supports proprietary fast charging. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Redmi K20 on the rear packs a 48-megapixel primary cameras with an 1.75 aperture and a pixel size of 1.6 micron. The rear camera setup has autofocus. It sports a 20-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. The Xiaomi Redmi K20 Pro comes in different colors like carbon black, flame red and glacier blue. Sony Xperia 10 smartphone was launched in February 2019. The phone comes with a 6-inch touchscreen display and an aspect ratio of 21:9. It is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 630 processor. It comes with 3GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Sony Xperia 10 have a dual camera setup on the back. On the rear, there is a 13-megapixel primary camera with a 2.0 aperture and a second 5-megapixel camera with a 2.4 aperture. The rear camera setup has autofocus. It have a 8-megapixel camera for selfies. This device is based on Android 9.0 and packs 64GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 512GB. It is powered by a 2870 mAh battery and supports proprietary fast charging. It was launched in black, navy, pink and silver colors.